through your stuff. Theft of wire or cable. Theft, trespass, evading arrest, burglary of a motor.
From the outset, the list of charges grows rapidly. Unauthorized use of a vehicle, theft, and burglary are each added as the hearing begins. Judge Fleer reviews the case with measured focus, establishing the tone for the proceedings ahead. The courtroom settles as the scope of the matter becomes clear. What will the record reveal as the hearing moves forward?
Motor vehicle, theft, assault of a family member, attempted burglary of a motor vehicle, theft, third, burglary of a motor vehicle, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, evading arrest in a motor vehicle, burglary of a motor vehicle, assault, possession of marijuana, robbery, felony theft, assault, a prior, now a felony, another felony assault, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, tampering with a government record, felony theft, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and now open, you have unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, felony theft, burglary of a motor vehicle, and possession of a criminal.
At this stage, the judge displays a familiar weariness seen in busy courtrooms. After hearing repeated explanations in case after case, patience for recurring behavior is limited. When a defendant already has an open DWI and then receives another, claims of having done nothing wrong hold little credibility. How much weight will the court give these explanations?
What on earth do we need to do to keep our county safe? It's a rhetorical question, but I don't know what on earth we need to do to ensure that our county and our cars are safe. You live in Houston, dude. You don't live in Montana or Wyoming. People like their guns and they like their cars. And when you muck with the wrong person, they're going to shoot your ass dead. It happens time after time.
Judge, he's due in felony court tomorrow for his felonies. His bond is currently set at $10,000 for this misdemeanor. Can we reset till Friday to see what happens in felony? I'm asking the court to not revoke his bond. His bond is set at $10,000. I'm asking the court to keep it in place.
So there's nothing for me to revoke.
Judge Fleer's response becomes firm. The situation is no longer treated as an isolated mistake, but as an ongoing pattern that poses risk. When the court begins asking how to protect the county from further incidents, the focus clearly shifts to public safety. Is the court preparing to take stronger action?
Because he has not made bond on
in felony, correct.
You're now being held at no bond on at least 2 of the felony cases that I see. If I don't know if you're going to get out, but if you do, I'm ordering you to have home confinement. I don't want you out at all because you scare me, Mr. Sonner. You really do. You're not going to be in possession of weapons. On your other ankle, I'm going to put a SCRAM monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. I don't want you using any dope. And let me be frank. If I find that you break any of these conditions on your bond, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have teeth popping out. Do you understand? Do we have, who got the co-defendants? Do we have the co-defendants? No contact with the co-defendant, please, Felicia.
Still loading, I apologize. We have the co-defendant.
Say it again.
We have the co-defendant. I'll sit on protein.
Let me ask you this. You ever had a job before? Like a full-time job?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. So with this, it's just a matter of time, dude. It's either dead or 50 years, man. Really? Life's too short to live in a 6x9 box for the next 50 years. All right. Good morning, ma'am.
Hi.
Just a little bit down so I can see your eyes.
Sure.
That's okay. How are you?
Good.
Ma'am, you've not.
This moment marks a turning point in the hearing. When a judge describes a defendant as concerning, it reflects a change from routine supervision to heightened caution. Home confinement and the use of a SCRAM monitor are ordered, signaling that the court is unwilling to accept further risk. How will these restrictions shape what happens next?
Picked up another case. You're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Judge, if I could just confirm the name.
Agbacieli.
On April 1st, 2025, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, regarding a disturbance. Law enforcement officer made contact with the second complaining witness, who stated that he was inside the apartment when he heard the first complaining witness outside getting yelled at by the defendant. The second complaining witness went outside to see what was going on, and the defendant yelled at him to stop putting things in the pothole in the parking lot. The second complaining witness told the defendant he was fixing the hole. And the defendant threatened both the complaining witnesses, pointing at them with their fingers, making a pistol shape with their fingers, saying, "I'm going to shoot you."
Wait, you said there were two complaining witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I have here. It says, "I'm going to shoot you," towards both complaining witnesses.
And we have Ms. Agbacieli making the alleged threats.
Correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there's only charges one.
There's only just one.
Right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, who is the complaining witness?
Video strong.
Is it a known person? Because we have priors with Ms. Agbacieli, and there are assaultive and, pretty dangerous priors. Any of the same complaining witnesses?
Does not appear so, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. It seemed like it's just from what we can see.
Was it a street worker? Was it someone working for the city, or
It's someone that lives there, Your Honor.
just out there fixing the potholes?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Agbacieli, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you, as a condition of your bond, not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We can give you time. So what I'll have you do now is I'll have you sign a receipt, Victoria, while you take a seat, while we draft the bond conditions, I'll have you sign it, and after that, you can tell me about it.
For the DVR?
No,
Oh, sorry, her drug test was presumptively negative, Judge.
ever test positive again, I'm going to keep you.
Judge, it was a SCRAM temper.
If you ever tamper with the device again, I'm going to keep you. I'm doing everything in my power not to revoke your bond. Do you understand? I don't care what it is. If there's a problem with your device, you need to go have it switched out, go get it looked at, but I will not entertain any more excuses from you. No tolerance. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Did she address my curfew? My lawyer was supposed to ask her about my curfew because I got a job and I started today. And the job is from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. at Igloo. And I have the letter saying that I've been accepted for the job.
Does she have something open elsewhere as well?
She had a need to open up Austin County, Your Honor.
Still open?
It's not still open. I'm not sure if she plugged it or what happened, but looks like she's on probation for that one at Austin County.
You're on probation for DWI. You've not picked up another DWI. I don't want you driving in the middle of the night.
I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
No, I mean, that was just on March 26th, I think, Your Honor. Is when she applied for when that case was resolved. The year probation.
I resolved that case. And I
Still have an open DWI, and you picked up another DWI.
I didn't. I haven't done anything since before.
Don't talk. All I know is that you have a probation for DWI, have an open DWI. The last thing I want is another death on my streets. And I'm going to do everything in my... I tell Pete, everybody tells me what I want to hear here.
I'm not.
The hearing then becomes more nuanced. The defendant presents a job offer, reliable transportation, and steps toward stability. Judge Fleer acknowledges these factors but remains cautious. A single violation could result in a bond severe enough to undo any progress. The possibility of redemption remains, but under strict and closely monitored conditions. Can compliance outweigh past behavior?
When they get out there,
Before I took the job, I spoke with my lawyer.
It's keys.
I have someone that works there and they shuttle and I can get a ride. But right now, like I'm having a problem with getting my lights were turned off. The phone was turned off. I'm worried about monitoring. So I've been working very hard to find a job. This is the only job that I found and I need to work to survive, to pay my bills. I have to work. And with the background that I have, it's been hard for me to find a job regular 8 to 5. This is the only thing that was available. And then I made sure that there was a ride or a shuttle. They work in shifts. So 5, 6 people in my neighborhood work there. So I've secured a ride to and from work.
Proof of employment that you actually have a job working
I
there.
have it. My lawyer have it and I have the email right
Get
here.
with your lawyer. I want to see actual proof that you're working there. And then we'll put a GPS monitor on you.
I have a monitor. I have GPS monitor already.
Exact address so that we know that you're going to and from work. If you deviate in the slightest, and I don't care what it is, that'll be your 3rd bond violation, and I'm going to lock you up. I will deem you a public danger and make your bond sky high. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me, I'll have you get with your lawyer, and then they can get with the pretrial.
And I start today. It starts today at 5 p.m., which is why she had me come today.
Okay.
So-
I'll have you get with Miss Freedy. She can get with pretrial. You guys can work out the details.
All right, thanks.
Judge, would you like me to email that proof of employment to you or to pretrial?
No, to Felicia. And I
Okay.
don't know if you have her email address. I'll see if I can get it for you.
Okay, please.
Uh,
I'll see if I-
how's Jam?
Wasn't fun. I'll be back.
You don't want help?
I would like to receive help.
We can help you find a place to stay. We can get you food, cell phones, all kinds of stuff. All you have to do is ask and we can provide it to you. The problem is that if you're homeless and you continue to rack up these convictions, you're just making it worse for yourself. Every time you plead guilty, you end up with a conviction. And when you rack up certain types of convictions, it only hurts you so much worse, you know? They've offered you time served. If you want to do this today, we can do it today. We also have other services available as well if you want that as well. You're charged with 2 counts of criminal trespass. The agreement that they have worked out, or that you guys have worked out, is they're going to dismiss one. You will end up pleading on the second one. If you do this, you're going to end up with a conviction on your record. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You understand? Is this what you want to do? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this, there's no turning back. Who do you have in your life? Do you have anyone?
All right, now.
Mom, dad,
I
anyone?
have my mom, but I haven't contacted her.
Why not?
I haven't had
Where does she live?
the town.
So you would prefer to live on the street than contact mom?
I'd rather get in contact with her, but it's just been a minute.
She's what?
It's been a long time. I would want to get in contact with her though.
Where are you living now? On the street? So why not call mom? Isn't it better to live at home with mom than to live on the street?
Without realizing.
But Cass,
As the hearing concludes, the court makes its position clear. Every decision moving forward carries consequences. Proof of employment, strict supervision, and full compliance are no longer optional. they are required to remain out of custody. Support is available, but only if it is actively accepted. Will she take responsibility before the court's patience runs out? For more clear and factual courtroom breakdowns, consider subscribing.